Broadcasting live, 2K Sports.
What's up, everybody? Small World Floyd here. I'm back to you with another one. We got the Clippers versus the Hawks. It's a mix of the old with the new players. Going at it to see who will be the greatest team of all time. I'm putting it to the test. Right now, I'm the Clippers. Let's go.
Presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForce reporting from the sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. And the Clippers starting five. You've got McAdoo. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Paul. Then there's Griffin. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Maravich is out there with Young. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the power forward position. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pettit, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's Young after the basket by Los Angeles. Wilkins outside. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Leonard from three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The drive by Paul, McAdoo, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here is Maravich. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, the minute Paul sees a crack, he's going to attack.
To the paint, here's Pettit, and he converts the layup. Pettit's got 6. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Paul goes in. Pass to Mathurin. Leonard on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
It's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
That's to Mutombo. Here's Young. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Mathurin with the ball. Maravich defending. Griffin passes to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now Mathurin after the missed 3 from Trae Young. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Tries it from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now Maravich. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by McAdoo.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Garland's checked in. Here's Wilkins. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Grizzlies. Young against Paul. And there's the drive. And here's Garland for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Young outside. Pass to Bennett. Hawks passing it around. Now here's Mutombo. D right on him, and it's in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Paul. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, I don't think there have been too many players ever with a better touch than CP.
Back to Johnson. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Off target from three-point range. Garland with it. Wilkins picks him up. Garland kicks to Griffin. And it's blocked. It's Wilkins on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Young passes to Wilkins. His three-pointers off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Garland, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. To the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Young. 4 on the clock. Pass to Mutombo. Shoots over Leonard. Misses the baby hook. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Fires from 18. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Leonard. Dominic Wilkins making his last shot there. Here's Griffin, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Jordan's checked in for McAdoo. Blake Griffin hits them both.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
Now, here's Wilkins. He's got 9. Here's Leonard. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Third is Chris Paul.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Nader's checked in for Los Angeles. Miller comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard again missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Young passes to Okongwu. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Okongwu.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Here's Miller. Jordan trying to free himself up. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Leonard. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Alexander Walker passes to Young. Pulls up. Miller grabs the miss.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nader. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.